Hey, what's up guys, this is Crafty Fox, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build the CSX GE AC6000CW, and this is the predecessor to the AC4400CW, and here's what it looks like. This is in the BC2 paint scheme, which actually is a modified version of the YN2. So originally I thought it was the YN2, but it was a bit different because the letters right here, they were like outlined in blue, and the text was like in yellow. So the original YN2 is actually blue, so that's different about that, and it's just specific to the AC6000. And also for this one way you can tell is that there's like this little mechanism here, like it sticks out right here. I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's one of the big ways you can tell. And also it does have like these two lightning bolts on the side of like where they have like the number. So this locomotive right here is based on the CSX 601, which is the spirit of Waycross, and this is the bogie design. It's using the GE Steerable trucks with the 1.5 block wide wheels, and thanks to Swippy for helping with that. And I modified it to make it more of my own style, and I'm going back to like the simplified CSX logo because I know some people think that it was too complicated earlier, and I think I agree with that. So this is like way more simpler to do for tutorials, and I think it looks better as well because it's all in like one color. You don't have to go like super realistic. And right over here is the other one, CSX 602, which is the Spirit of Maryland. Now this is special because it's using this Hi-Ad, which you can see right here, and this is like an older version of trucks that they used to have in like older locomotives, and this is like the only one with the AC6000 that has this. Most of the truck designs are going to be this one right here with the steerable. So if you guys want to build that, you can, but if you want to modify, if you want to make like an older version, this is what it looks like. And thanks to Spicy for helping come up with this design. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy the build, and let's get started on the CSX Spirit of Waycross. So the first thing we're going to do, we want to take out stone brick stairs. We want to make it 3 blocks wide with the sides cornered like that. And we're going to add an upside down one on the side, sticking out. In the middle, we want to add a 2x3 of cyan terracotta like that. And let's add in the coupling, which is a dark oak slab. And let's add tripwire hooks on the sides for the air brakes, and on the side of that, we're going to add an upside down stone brick stairs facing the front. Alright, so down over here, we're going to take out cyan terracotta. Let's add one down there in the middle. And on the outer edge, we're going to add in 2 of these oak slabs on either side. And this is going to be the steps to get up to the locomotive. And then right above, let's add oak slab in the middle. And let's add another brick fences 2 blocks on either side of it. And then we're going to add in an oak fence on the side of that fence and the side of the stairs. So in the back of this is where the bogie starts. Select a new design, it's more closer to the front. And we're going to take out stone brick stairs. Place one there. And then we're going to take stone brick slab, add one. And then spruce trap door, and then 2 stone brick slabs. Then spruce trap door, 2 stone brick slabs, and spruce trap door. Alright, and then inside we need to add in the traction motor, which is actually going to be another brick stairs upside down. We want to place that in the middle. If we could do that correctly like that. So put it right there in the front, and we're going to add another brick block right behind it. Now we're going to skip a block and do the same thing, adding our second traction motor, and then skip a block and add another traction motor right here, like that. And then we're going to add in the wheels, which are going to be a gray terracotta block, which is pretty much brown. So let's put it on this side. And behind it, we want to take out dark oak stairs upside down like that. That's going to be the wheel. And then skip a block and do the same thing here. skip a block, same thing. So we got this right now. Alright, next we're going to take out gray concrete. We're going to add 2 right here on top of the wheel. And you know what, let's add it to all the wheels like that. And in between we're going to add another brick wall. And add another brick wall on the last one right here. Then in the middle we want to take out gray concrete, extend it all the way out to the last gray concrete, like so. And then we're going to go to the side here and let's add dark oak fence gates in between all the wheels. And also on the back, in the middle, let's place a dark oak fence gate right here. And let's open it up. And then skip a block away and add another fence gate underneath that trapdoor and open it up as well. Now on the sides of all the wheels we want to add a hopper. Then in the spaces in between we want to take stone brick slab, just add it all the way across like that. Then we're going to go to the back of here and let's add a hopper right behind, and that is pretty much it for the truck. And we're going to flip it, do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so we flipped it, so it's the same thing on both sides. Now behind this we're going to add a 3 block wide upper nether brick slab like that. And then we're going to add cyan terracotta 5 blocks wide like that. And this top section we're going to make it so it is 11 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Same thing on the other side. And then we're going to connect it so it looks like a rectangle. Now on the bottom layer we want to add in stone brick stairs upside down all the way across to the other side. And go to the other side, same thing. And this is going to be the fuel tank. And then we're going to fill in the top, or actually the front and the back, with cyan terracotta with this hole here. Same thing on the other side. And then we're going to add another brick slabs, 3 blocks wide. It's going to be an upper slab like that. And yeah, we're going to actually pretty much copy the same exact thing that we did over here to the back. Alright, so once we copy the same thing on the other side, it should look like this. Now we have a nice foundation to build this locomotive. Now what we're going to do, let's go and add the bell. This is just going to be on this side. It's going to be a stone brick wall right there. And then we're going to go towards the front, and we're going to add 3 blocks wide of stone slabs like that. Go to the back and add 3 blocks the same, and then we're going to make a C shape like that. Then we're going to take out yellow wool. Let's add in 2 blocks tall. Let's make a V shape. In the center middle one we want to add a lapis lazuli block. And let's add yellow wool on the sides. And then right above the yellow wool, we want to add a bedrock block. And above the lapis lazuli, let's add an upside down oak stairs. Above that, we're going to add a yellow wool. And the sides of the yellow wool, we want to add oak stairs facing outwards. And then we're going to take out oak slabs. We're going to add like 3 blocks around it. So make this a nice shape. And then on the top we're going to add a yellow carpet right there. And let's add a stone button on the back of that for that little lamp. Now we're going to go to the front. Take out our yellow wool again. We're going to add it 5 blocks wide across. And then on the sides we want to make like an L shape, so add that. And then on the left hand side we're going to add in 2 lapis lazuli. And the right hand side there's going to be a tiny little window, so that's just going to be an oak stairs like that. And we're going to add a ladder in the front of that lapis lazuli. And right above that middle lapis lazuli we want to add a yellow wool with oak stairs on the sides of it. Then we're going to add an oak slab side of that. And the center there's going to be a birch button like that. Now we're going to add in item frames. We're going to make a triad for lamps, like that, and the ditch lights down below, right in front of that fence. And the bottom ones, we're going to be using a quartz block for that. It's going to be a new technique. Usually I would use like glass, but maybe I think quartz might be like a better block to use inside, but it is optional. And now we're going to add in 2x3 of lapis lazuli right behind that front where the hood is. And the back one, we're going to make it 5 blocks across. And let's add dark prismarine stairs right here in that little nook. So on top of that yellow, we're going to add a blue carpet on top of that hood. And the side here, we're going to add in 2 yellow wool blocks. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to go down here. Let's add an upside down L shape of lapis lazuli and a bedrock block next to that bottom. Same thing on the other side. And then actually on this side there's going to be a lapis lazuli and then another bedrock. The other side just going to be 2 lapis lazulis, and let's fill in lapis lazuli all around that yellow wool block, like so. And let's make this section block taller, like that. And in the front we're going to add that window divider with lapis lazuli, and let's add in black stained glass block, 2 blocks on either side of the pillar. And in the front there's going to be a blue glass pane with black stained glass pane on the sides of that. And the sides right above that number, we want to add in 2 black stained glass panes. And let's add an iron bar on the side of it for a mirror. Alright, then we're going to add 4 blocks long of dark prismarine slab on the sides of the roof of the cab. In the middle, we're going to add 3x4 of what is this, lapis lazuli, like this. And let's add that little AC unit on top, just the iron trapdoor like that. And we can also add in a birch sign on sides of the front of the hood, like that. And this is going to be the number plates. And let's move on to let's go back to the back, you know what, and we're going to take out this clay block, and we want to make sure that it's going to be let's make it 6 blocks long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know what, let's make it 7, just another block. And this front section here, we're going to add stone stairs, 2 blocks like that facing outwards. And then another brick stairs all the way across this middle section. In between, same thing. And then we're going to add stone slab on the sides of all these stairs. And same thing on the other side. And then in the front, we're going to add 2 stone slabs underneath. And go on the side of this bedrock block, let's add a stone stairs and another brick stairs for the rest, which is just like 4 blocks. Same thing on the other side. And underneath, let's add a row across of clay right there adjacent to that yellow wool that we placed, and make it go all the way over here to whatever this is. Might be the radiator. And let's add clay in this little nook as well, so that is covered up. Now the bottom, there's going to be some vents, so to make the vents we're going to use bedrock. Let's make a W shape, and it's going to be like that, W. And towards the front of the W we're going to add another 2 bedrocks like that. And the other side, I'm pretty sure it's like the same exact thing, so let's do that. But the other side does have the brake, which is gotta be that piston in between towards the front of those bedrocks. So then we're gonna add clay, add it in between that bedrock hole, like that. So it's all filled in quite nicely. Alright, so now we're gonna add a 3x3 of clay in front of this. Same thing on the other side. Like that. And now we're going to add that CSX logo. So it kind of looks like a fish. So try to make like the X shape first using yellow wool. That got a nice X. And then we're going to make like a backwards D shape. That's what it looks like to me. And that's pretty much it for the logo. Really nice and simple. And same thing on the other side. We're going to make that yellow fish. Maybe it's like a goldfish. Like that. And there's going to be an X on this side. Like that. So in the letter, in like the spaces in between, I'm going to fill that in with clay. Like this. Same thing on the other side, of course. And then on the top layer, we're going to add a 3x3 of stone slabs. Like so. And the inside part here, we're going to fill that in clay. And we're going to add the horn, which is a dark oak fence gate like that. And let's add stone slabs all around it. And there is a row of 3 stone slabs after that. And then this middle part, which is going to be polished andesite with stone stairs on the sides of that. And on top, in the middle, we're going to add a gray carpet. Then there's going to be a 2x3 of stone slab here. And then we're going to take out clay. Let's go on the front of this, add 3 blocks wide of clay. Then we're going to add bedrocks right on the outer edge, clay in the middle. Then on this side, there's going to be a clay block, 2 bedrocks, clay, bedrock, clay. While the other side, it's going to be 2 clay blocks, and then 3 bedrocks, and then clay. And clay in the middle, everything like that. And then we're going to take out light gray carpet and add it right above all the bedrock parts. And also that little hump that we have in the back, we're going to fill that in all the way across light gray carpet like so. So it's a little more pointy. Now let's go behind the cab and let's add in on this side. It's going to actually be different depending on which side you make it. So for this side, let's add lapis lazuli right here, and we're going to go diagonally outwards, and we're going to add in sort of like a triangle shape, like 3 blocks tall of lapis lazuli, like that. And the other side's going to be a bit different, so the other side we're going to make it 3 blocks tall of lapis lazuli, and let's add 1 sticking out, so it's like an L shape that's backwards. And diagonally outwards, we're going to add lapis lazuli 4 blocks or 5 blocks long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And we're going to add dark prismarine slabs, 5 blocks across like that. And that is the difference between those two sides. And for this side, we're going to add clay. Let's make it 4 blocks across, right behind this lapis lazuli. And then we're going to add 3 on the bottom layer, right there. Let's add lapis lazuli underneath it. And then it sort of goes inside, so add that. And this stripe is going to go all the way to that bedrock, so go across all the way. And another lapis lazuli box right here, just skip 1 away from that bigger box. While the other side, it's going to be a bit different, so we don't need that blue stripe down below. So we're going to take clay and just fill in this layer here, this inner wall, all the way clay. And let's go on the other side, fill in this inner wall of clay as well, all the way across, like so. Alright, so then we're going to go on this side. Let's add an upside down oak stairs facing the back, and then we're going to add 4 stone brick stairs, and then an oak slab, and delete the block underneath it, and we're to place stone brick wall right there. And then we're going to add 4 more stone brick stairs, upside down, and then an oak stairs, and then we want to make sure that's curved around like that. And the rest of the layer we're going to go across with pretty much oak slabs all the way right before that steps ends. So then we're left with this hole here. We're going to fill that in clay and fill in this middle part of clay as well, and also this section where we have like the cobblestone wall. Let's fill in the parts behind it with sand terracotta. And now let's move on to the other side. Let's add in just oak slabs all the way across. Just skip that that blue block, lapsuli, just before those steps. So it looks like this so far. Alright, then we're going to go down over here where the fuel tank is, skip one away from the front, add a stone button, and then do the same thing on the other side. And right above where these stairs are, where it's sort of like elevated, we're going to add light gray carpet all the way across. Then we're going to go to the side of the other side. Let's add in birch button. And we're going to do the following. We're going to add the lightning bolts side of the letters and add one right here. Diagonally down, this is going to say like the spirit of whatever, spirit of Waycross, or spirit of Maryland if you're making the other one. And the other side, let's do the same thing. Like that. Let's go back to this side and let's add in 3 acacia wooden buttons underneath that bedrock. And we're going to add 2 acacia buttons down here. Then we're going to move on, add acacia button to the side of this lapsuli, and then a birch button underneath that bedrock, and a birch button 2 blocks away from that CSX logo, and then 2 birch buttons right above that bedrock like that. And that is pretty much it for the buttons on this side. So the other side is going to be a little different. Let's start from the back. So we're going to add 2 acacia buttons here, and birch button in the middle of that. And then in between here, we're going to add in 2 birch buttons like that. Then over here, we're going to add in 3 acacia buttons underneath that bedrock, and then skip one and add another one here. Then down here, we're going to add acacia button there. And let's add a dark oak button here, skip one, add another one, and add another dark oak button in between these 2 bedrock blocks. And we're also going to add another birch button down over here, so kind of makes like a line almost. And this is just because there's like a white square here or something, a white rectangle. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it for the buttons. Now we're going to add in the railings. Alright, to get started, we're going to go towards the back, and we're going to add 3 blocks of oak fences. Next to that, in front, we're going to add 2 nether brick fences. Then skip one, add 2. Skip one, add 2, and keep on doing that till we reach the front. You'll know where we have like that giant box. That's where we're going to stop. It's going to take us a while, but please bear with me, you know. And placing these are not the easiest of things. So we're left with this. Now, once we get up to here, we're going to go and add another fence here. And diagonally up, add another fence. Skip one, add another fence. But there's a button in the way, so you got to crouch down to place it. And skip one and add another one here. So we're left with this thing here. Let's add another fence on the side of this fence, so it kind of makes like a diagonal. And now we're going to take out dark oak fence gate, if I can grab that. And I'm going to add it in between each of the fences. And down right over here, it's going to pretty much go across like that. And you know what, I'm just going to place it so we'll have to delete those temporary blocks. And it's a lot easier to do like this. Alright, so we got the railing down. Other side, same, well, not exactly the same thing. It's going to be a little bit different. For this side, we're going to add in, well, skip 1 block away, 2 blocks tall, another brick fence, skip 1, 2 blocks tall, and add another 2 block tall right next to it. Diagonally down, 2 block tall again, and skip 1 and add 2, and keep on doing that till we reach the back section where we'll need to add in that oak fence like we did earlier. And once we do that right here and add 3 oak fences, then we're going to add in the birch, or not the birch, the dark oak fence gates in between like everything, so they're all connected. And here's going to be a bit tricky. Just place it on the side of the carpet. And once we reach here, just connect them all together very nicely and same. And like delete all these temporary blocks. Alright, cool. So we got the railing down. Now I think this is the last step. I could be wrong, but we're going to add in the little door banners. So we're going to go inside the loom. Let's add a black banner with a blue dye, and we're going to make one where it goes like halfway on the bottom part. So right here, take that banner, put it back in the loom, and we're going to make one with the border around it. And that's pretty much it on how to make the door banner. We'll place that in the back of the cab on both sides like that. And then we're to go to the back here. It says our final detail. We're going to add a spruce trap door right there. You can use this as like a gangway or a walkway, whichever you prefer. And also in the back, we need to just get rid of this plow. There's no plow in the back for this one since it's not really used for shunting or switching stuff. So it looks like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it on how to build the CSX GE AC6000CW with the standard GE steerable trucks. Now if you do want to make the Hi-Ad trucks, which are the older model, you would pretty much copy like this design. It's just like stairs right side up facing the back and upside down, and then keep on doing that for each of the wheels. And yeah, that's actually pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, remember to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'll be uploading more videos such as these in the future. And we'll see you guys next time.